If you're in the hunt and on the hunt for a new job, we have details on some really good employment opportunities. Well, a shortage of skilled construction workers nationwide is also happening here in the Twin Cities. This Thursday, the Builders Association of the Twin Cities is holding a job fair at Mall of America in hopes of filling up to 200 job openings. Ed Roskowinski, owner of Vujovich Design and Build, and a BATC member, is here to fill us in. Welcome. Good to have you here today.
Great for having me.
This is great weather for construction, for certainly exterior stuff, I know. To what do you owe the shortage that we're seeing?
Well, I think our industry has been suffering from a labor shortage for quite some time. I think part of the reason is that for a time young people were not choosing our industry as a career path, and so that left us with a lot of baby boomers who are now either at or nearing retirement age. I think the average age in the Twin Cities for our industry is about 55 years old. So I think it's leaving us with some challenges. Probably a bigger factor is that construction in the Twin Cities is booming right now.
It is.
It's one of the fastest growing parts of our economy. The demand for commercial and residential construction and remodeling is high. So our industry is just really trying to meet that demand.
People with skills, these are good paying jobs. What kind of range are we talking about here?
Well, I think whenever there's a labor shortage, wages go up. So, the average wage in the Twin Cities for our industry is about 25% higher than the national average. So it's a good place to be in our industry. That means that carpenters are earning around $50,000 a year. Plumbers are pushing close to $70,000 a year. And so those are averages, and many people are earning more than that.
What kind of jobs are we talking about? What skilled jobs are we talking about here, Ed?
Well, I think when you think about construction jobs, everybody thinks about carpenters and laborers and plumbers and electricians, but our industry also needs administrative help, and we need marketers, we need sales and design, human resources. So there's a lot of different opportunities at the fair.
This fair that's taking place from noon to 4 p.m. This coming Thursday, what companies will be represented? Can you tell us a few of them?
Well, there's if you go down to the fair, you can meet and chat with representatives of over 30 companies. So these are all good local companies like Pella Windows and Doors, Share Brothers Lumber, Brushmasters, Tradesmen International. Of course, Vujovich will be there. And if you show up, you get to chat with them and learn about over 200 job opportunities that they have.
What should people bring with them to the fair? What should they have in terms of resume?
Well, I think you could certainly bring some copies of your resume, maybe some references. But I think it's important to know it's a free event, and there's no appointments. People can just show up. And I also think that you don't necessarily have to have a ton of industry-specific experience. I think a lot of companies are looking for people who are just enthusiastic and willing to learn.
And they can train.
And they can train. Yeah, and I think a lot of people have chosen our industry as a second or third career choice.
Great to have you here today, spreading the word. We're going to give information. The BATC Job Fair being held this Thursday from noon to 4 at Mall of America. We have posted information and details at KARE11.com. Look into the shows tab and the news at 4.